Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? It has taken place. The long anticipated, the long awaited, the improbable, but now possibly two of the most powerful, influential men in the world who may help shape the new world order. But it's true. Greece's Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras meets with Russia's President Vladimir Putin. And they met, even though this really, really irked the European Union. Now, Greece's Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras met with the Kremlin strongman, President Vladimir Putin, in Moscow, and this took place yesterday, with the European Union nervous that this cash-strapped Athens, Greece, is trying to cozy up to Russia. The aim of my visit is to try together, he said, to give a new start to our relations for the good of our people, and also in search of stability and security, peace and safety in a wider region. Tsipras said in the start of the meeting. Putin highlighted the spiritual, quote, spiritual relations between the two Christian Orthodox nations, and said both sides should look at mending trade ties battered by the fallout of the Ukraine crisis. It seems that your visit is very timely, as we have to analyze ways we can return to the previous levels, said Putin. The talks come as Tsipras is battling to unblock a rescue package from the European Union and the International Monetary Fund, with some in Brussels warning against any moves to barter financial support from Moscow for the political backing over the Ukraine crisis. But analysts say that while the visit might see Moscow lift an embargo on Greek agricultural produce, overall it's more about political grandstanding aimed in pressuring Europe rather than a serious shift in policy. Russia's economy minister said that Moscow would discuss the possible dropping of the import ban at a meeting with Greek officials today. And Russian news agencies are reporting you might see a breakthrough here today. You might see a breakthrough in trade between Greece and Russia. You're not going to see Greece bail out of the EU and join the Russian Federation or something. But what you are going to see is a closer working relationship between these two men. Now, Alexis Tsipras has only been in power 2 months. He's already met at the Vatican. He met with the Pope before he was even elected to talk about world peace and one world currencies. There's a lot going on here. A lot of people got their eye on Greece's new Prime Minister, Alexis Tsipras. A lot of people have their eye on him. And we know that Russia plays a major role in these end times, as you can just read that for yourself in the Ezekiel 38. But I've got to say one more thing to you. That Greece, the ancient Greece Empire, actually also included some of Turkey, where Prime Minister Erdogan is making a move to bring world peace among Muslims. So there's a trifecta going on here, folks, whether people know it or not. But we will keep an eye on all of these guys. And of course, we know President Obama is the author of, confusion in the Middle East. How's that? He's the one that orchestrated the Arab Spring and the fallout and the fall of leaders. He, as well, with him, his partner, Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton. They're the ones that orchestrated the Arab Spring. You know about Benghazi, but do you know about Tunisia, Egypt, Libya, which Benghazi's in, Yemen, and the chaos that's ensued in Iraq and Syria, directly tied to a failed foreign policy of Obama, So there's a lot going on. Is it failed? Or is there a lot of pieces of the puzzle on the table? Anyway, keep a close eye on Greece's Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras. He's a very charismatic leader with an 80% approval rating among the Greeks. They loved him at the Vatican. And Putin's even willing to look at ways to work together, even though Greece is a member of the European Union. This is quite amazing. So we're talking the Russian Magog territory. We're talking Vatican. We're talking the European Union. And of course, Russia is a staunch ally of Iran. And that leaves Israel still sitting in the middle with enemies surrounding all around. Are you serious? Are you serious? We're in the last days. Something biblical's going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. We're on the edge of eternity, folks. We're at the brink of the beast. We're on the apocalyptic hour, ready to be launched into a moment of no return. Give your life to Jesus Christ. He is coming. He is coming soon.